Yo, the first time we went down to Grant Central, a couple of dollars was lost, as well as my favorite pencil. Sauce packets in my left pocket. I can't believe that it's out right now. We should go watch it.
Let's do it.
Got your son, he needs to stop it. And why is he wearing so many watches?
What's going on? It's your boy Biggz. This is take 7. Literally take 7. First and foremost, I want to apologize for last night. Phone has been acting crazy and it just shut off on me. Long story short, it's going to the Apple Store this morning. So I'm looking to have this review up before I leave. First and foremost, shout out to the people that follow us. Shout out to the bro, BeerDrankShawty. You know his information. It's always on the screen. Every review that I do every week for SmackDown Live. Follow him. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's just get into it, man. I'm trying to keep this review short and to the point. We come to SmackDown Live last night, 900 episode, live from Wilkes Bar, PA. Like I said, final episode before Survivor Series. We got Shane and Dean Bryan. They come out and they welcome us to the show. They hype up the returns of The Undertaker and Edge. And then we get to our first match, Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz for the IC belt. Spirit Squad comes out and tries to interfere. It was another good match. It wasn't a great match, but it was another good match. And like Dolph Ziggler fends off the Spirit Squad, and then The Miz gets him in a finger four leg lock. And Ziggler gets out of it and rolls up the Miz and spoil package. But Miz's wife pushes the momentum, so the roll up of death was reversed into another roll up of death, and The Miz wins the title. I'll give my thoughts on that situation on my prediction blog, which will be out this weekend for Survivor Series. So right now we have Ziggler out of the match, Miz versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental title Sunday. We're gonna move on. Botchamania, Kalisto versus Oni Larkin, Oni Larkin from NXT, and Kalisto botched. 90 seconds later, he won the match. Can't wait for the Cruiserweights to come on to SmackDown, because Kalisto is not the best representation. Him or Sin Cara for that matter, because I heard Sin Cara likes to beat people up, but we're not going to get into that. They showed the Undertaker backstage, show his hat. The dead man's in the building. GOAT talk. We move on to a great backstage segment with Slater and Rhino. You had the Hype Bros, the Alphas, American Alpha, no S, and the Usos backstage, and Slater's getting them hyped up, giving them that great pep talk. And then out comes King Booker. B-O-O-K-A. King Booker. Talking that talk. King talk, you heard? But then he's interrupted by Fandango and Tyler Breeze, dressed up as the Fashion Police. And they giving out the tickets. And Booker T's looking at them like, tell me they didn't just say that. And tells her to get up out of there and go dressed like champions. Shout out to King Booker. Can you dig that, sucker? Shout out to King Book. Let's move on, man. We got Carmella versus Nikki Bella. No contest because the Raw women invaded SmackDown Live. Charlotte gets into it with Nikki Bella. Charlotte comes out with a ticket. It was kind of dope, though. I'm not even going to front. All the Raw women jumped on Nikki Bella, so it was beat up Nikki Bella time. But Carmella actually was hesitating at first. She jumped in, and then all the SmackDown women came down. That's going to be in this 5-on-5 match. The best part, though, was when Nia Jax was looking to kill Becky Lynch and run her through the ring barrier. And Becky moved out the way, thank God. And Nia Jax looked like she killed herself. She was laid out, bro. This is a great segment. And the match with Nikki and Carmella, they've been decent, so can't complain about the match. It was just they're getting ready for Survivor Series. We move on. And we have the 16-man tag team match. Slater and Rhino leads their team out. The Hype Bros, American Alpha, Usos. They lead their team out with Fandango and Tyler Breeze. And they defeated the Ascension, Spirit Squad, Vaudevillains, Headbangers. There's nothing really to talk about. The highlight of the match was the Usos doing their Uso crazy dive over the top rope. They hit the grand altitude on Marsh, and the Alpha get the pin for their team. Yeah, as y'all see, I'm running through this because, I done did about 8 takes of this, y'all. I do apologize. But we get into the final segment of the evening. Edge comes out to his own ring announcer, Tremendous Pop. Shout out to Mr. Chimble. He lets everybody know he's here to host a special edition of the Cutting Edge, and that he bleeds blue, which is true because he was the face of SmackDown for a long time. And he brings out his guest, which is Team SmackDown, led by AJ Styles. They come out and join Edge, and, Edge talking his talk, and, he shakes the hand of James Ellsworth. Ellsworth trying to get a 5-second pose. AJ ain't with all that. Edge turns his attention to Randy Orton. Shout out to Rated RKO, one of the best tag teams that was created within WWE. And, Bray Wyatt says Randy's going to come with something different Sunday. Can't wait to see that. AJ and Dean starts arguing. And then, all of a sudden, Shane gets in between that. And then The Undertaker comes out. Because I was wondering how they was going to fit The Undertaker segment with the Cutting Edge. And I'm not even going to lie. First thing I thought was, oh my God, The Undertaker is going to replace Shane. And then they're going to have the super team for real. But The Undertaker comes down to the ring. He gets into Shane's face and then backs off. He grabs the mic. He says Shane McMahon has no fear. And adds that he has 2 points to make tonight. First point, WrestleMania will no longer define who he is. I'm glad he said that because WrestleMania shouldn't define his legacy. He's the GOAT for a reason. And then the second thing he says is that the Undertaker says he's back to take souls and dig holes. Bars. What? He says Survivor Series where the Undertaker was born and SmackDown is his home. He says that there's no reason to fear failure at the Survivor Series. But if they do, they have a reason to fear the dead man. He basically is telling SmackDown team, y'all make the Raw team rest in peace, or else I'm going to beat y'all ass. So what he did was what Stephanie did to the Raw team. She told the Raw team, if y'all don't win, y'all going to have a problem. But the Undertaker is saying, if y'all don't win, I'm going to beat y'all ass. Shout out to the GOAT. And I bet you it's crystal clear. Don't lose. Because the Undertaker said he's back to beat asses. Pause. So, my review's up, y'all. Shout out to the bros, Chuck, Menace. We are the smarts. We'll be back with live tweeting tonight. I won't be tweeting tonight, so I apologize. I'm sorry. Chuck or Menace going to handle that. Chuck will be back with his NXT review. And he's going to give a NXT preview, too. Y'all need to check that out, too. That's going to be type fire. I'm going to handle the Survivor Series preview. It's going to be type fire. So, like, comment, subscribe. I'll let y'all later. This was under 9 minutes.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter at InternetSmarks1 for all news, rumors, and updates for everything WWE, as well as live tweets for all WWE programming.